Stand with the light or drop into darkness at Florida's best anime convention. It's MetroCon 2017. Faithful vs. Fallen, featuring 4 days of events, panels, and special guests. The Ghosts will play with the Metro Star Party. Ignite the heart at the Metro Fire Show. Relax yourself at the Fantasy Masquerade. Laugh it all off with Metro Night Live. Search for fame in the Rhythm City Chronicles. And choose your side at the Anime Human Combat Chess Match. And that's not all. Be sure to shop for swag at the Humongous Dealer's Room. Dance the night away at the Metro Massive Raid Party. Compete for glory in one of several contests. And of course, meet some amazing special guests. This year's guest lineup includes artist No Flutter, cosplayer Pikachu, singer Caleb Hiles, Ray Chase, Max Middleman, Robbie Damon, Paul St. Peter, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, Christina V, Vic Manana, MetroCon favorite Scott McNeil, and the man himself, Steve Bloom. So head to metroconventions.com to get your tickets today. Then meet us at the Tampa Convention Center August 3rd through 6th, 2017 for 4 whole days of anime fun. It's MetroCon. Keep the gear turning on.
Into the midst of this conspiracy steps a small group of heroes. Their adventures will take them far to the north and into the heart of the Empire. They will be both Catspaw and Foil. They will be embroiled in politics and war. And they alone will save the Empire from its greatest enemy, the enemy within.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Enemy Within, live here on RVTV. How we all doing, everybody?
Whack. Also, if that was a burp, that sounded like a 7.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I said thwack.
No, but there was when you were saying stand by, someone said that there was a burp. Just before you went off, I heard a burp. I'm like, that sounded like a 7.
That was Lady K in the background.
You're welcome.
I'm calling Snort soon.
No, she's not that far gone, but she was definitely covering her mouth in embarrassment.
I'm just making a joke here.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's a good laugh. Anyway, it's the Shades. Of course, my lovely wife, Lady K, back there. And the boys, Matty Jay, Mike Shell, Mildra the Monk. How's everybody doing tonight?
Whack.
Oh. I'd say that was needed. I didn't realize that you had gotten a pet space duck.
Wait, what? Oh, quack.
No, I'm saying thwack. THWACK.
Still sound like the space duck.
You are so lucky my knee's broken right now, or I swear to God.
I know. I gotta be me.
Yeah, by the way, everybody, I am like totes cranky today, so if I get exceedingly bitchy, forgive me.
You're cranky today? Huh, I hadn't noticed.
Oh, you were getting a
let's
book
not get
upside
into
your
this.
head.
I can't really even stand up right now without my knee hurting.
All right, allow me then. Dave!
Block.
If I have to, I swear to God, I will. Thanks, Matty.
I will note the following. Before we went live, I had a Dave bio for committing the crime of copyright infringement on my catchphrase. Because when I called him up when it came to his sheet, he had done that after we had both hung up, so I had to lay down the law.
He did.
Wait. So the same gimmick that you stole from Arcana.
Oh!
You know I could just go rocks fall, everyone dies, right?
Don't be mad because you got called out on Truth, son. Oh.
True, but have you ever dealt with a pissed off DM?
I had a feeling you were about to.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not piss off the DM. This is my last TRPG. Let's not do this.
You know, eventually he's going to say, fuck all this shit, and we'll hit the fuck you button. You know that, right? At this point, I'll just sit back going, worth it.
Yeah, you tell us not to do it, honey, but you realize sooner or later it's going to happen anyway.
Let's not do it this episode!
Fair enough.
Anyway,
fair enough.
The fuck on.
Thank you.
So it is Augustan. Day four since you guys have arrived in the town. And you so far had to deal with a game of cat and suicide due to the fact that every time it seems like you get one hint of a clue, it ends up getting yanked like somebody's playing keep away with you.
And it's really pissing us off.
Oh yeah.
Well, better off than on.
It's true.
Well, right now I feel like we're getting both.
But that said, since it is day 4 and it is, as far as the weather, unlike yesterday, is relatively fine. The River Aver has started to recede after the deluge that you guys had to deal with. So because of that, Matty, would you kindly give me the transition drop, even though that was used against me as a gag last week?
You mean the diddle-doo, diddle-doo, diddle-doo? No?
No. Law and Order.
Oh, fuck.
Bum.
Okay. I actually don't have that on hand. I just used that for YouTube.
Give me a minute. I have it on mine. If I knew I was going to have to get my soundboard out this early, I would have had it prepped.
Oh, hold on. I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know I have it on the
soundboard. Hold on. It needs to be... I know. Hold on. There you go.
That's better.
Continue.
So, as you get up and head out from the inn, so things are at their normal amount of liveliness for the particular inn you guys have been staying at. And after breaking fast, the first spot that you guys end up heading towards, and at least there's some good news. Nobody there has been no body found this time around.
That's some good news.
That's a slight relief for now.
Hang on a second. You end up going from here to here, straight to the Red Arrow coach's office / the Journey's End Inn. Which it is. The place is a 2-story building with a lot of mullioned windows, and on the south corner it's on the south corner across from the Averberg. The Journey's End, which is what it shares, is one of the more well-appointed taverns in the entire empire.
Am I the only one who's getting Cornetto trilogy flashbacks out of that name?
We are not going from bar to bar getting completely pissed.
Obviously not. I know it's World's End, but I'm like, when I hear that, I'm like, it's Cornetto trilogy.
I want to go ahead, Baker's Dozen Bars, and drink a pint from each one. Come on.
Well, real life.
That'd mean eventually drinking dwarven ale. You want to do that 12 times?
Ooh, yeah, that could be very, very expensive on the liver.
Dude, I'm a healer.
Fair enough.
You heal physical damage. Emotional there is no healer in the world that can heal certain kinds of emotional damage, especially if you pass out amongst a room full of dwarves.
Who said anything about passing out? I'd be healing myself every time I'd feel the drowsiness coming on from the alcohol.
You know, if this was D&D, that'd probably work. Warhammer Magic, not really, and you'd probably freak everyone out.
Anyway, I was just making the reference. We can move on.
Yep. But the Journey's End Inn also provides the hub of the Red Arrow coaching network, which is the largest transportation company in the Empire and one of the largest in the Old World. And the owners of that house pay handsomely to make sure that the Journey's End is always staffed with professionals, whether it be halfling cooks or getting ales from dwarven breweries. And as far as the Red Arrow coaches, those are in the upstairs office. Going in, you see the first question is who's gonna knock on the office door?
That'd be me.
Oi,
I was already going to volunteer. You didn't need to use that.
Wait, so we call you Lord Fussybutt again now?
Watch it.
The lady's feeling particularly salty this evening, so...
Again, I hadn't noticed. Sorry.
Wonderful thing about salt is that it rubs.
Phrasing. Phrasing. Boom. Both barrels out. Moving on. So, Aristale, you're gonna knock on it.
Knock, knock, knock.
Name.
Arstea von Brenner and company.
What happened to the accent?
Sorry, I'm still kind of getting myself into it. Arstea von Brenner and company.
You hear silence for a few seconds. Then the door opens. One of the employees says, "Come, follow me. I'll lead you to Mr. Weiss's office." And you immediately. What was that? Oh, sorry. That was my background noise. I thought somebody was banging on a door or something. Let me switch the audio a bit. So as you approach the office, you do hear a bit of shouting back and forth until and basically saying, Hold on one moment. Knocks on the door. The door immediately swings open, and you see somebody else start to storm out. Specifically, let me see if I can find. Specifically this person.
Fancy.
Who does not seem to be in the best of mood and pretty much brushes by you. He doesn't intentionally bump into you to be an ass. It's just that he's clearly got other things on his mind as he storms out.
Of course, being who I am, I immediately recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he always was such a stubborn gentleman, from what I recall.
But after that, you immediately hear Kurt's voice, and I'm putting that up so everybody can, so you guys can be reminded of who we're dealing with. Well, don't just stand there. Come on in.
Good day to you, Mr. Weiss. I see you've had yourself a eventful morning with Mr. Van Kaufman.
My employer is very. I respect how hands-on he is. It's a rare sight. But he is not one to suffer fools gladly, and I'm sure you've heard about how manure rolls down the hill.
I've seen it with my own eyes, sir.
Well, I should at the very least thank you for accepting my request. I am fully aware that it was very sudden of me to come up and ask you, but I needed somebody who wasn't completely attached to the goings on in this city, just in case other people, if you follow me, caught wind of what I'm doing.
Best to have an outside perspective, regardless.
The reason that ties into why he was yelling. One of the my job here is to oversee every cart that through the Red Arrow Company that comes in and out through the city, and make sure they get to their destinations in appropriate time. One of those coaches is unaccounted for.
Well, that would explain von Kaufman's displeasure.
The last place that it was known was the Welcome Rest Coaching Inn. It's a checkpoint of an area. It's about 15 miles from the city. The driver in charge of the inn coach did check in there, but the delivery was one of the deliveries was meant for here, and it hasn't arrived, and another one was supposed to be heading north, and that still hasn't arrived.
So somewhere between that checkpoint and here, that cart went missing.
Yes, and of course, part of one of the bylaws with the Red Arrow Company is that if it doesn't arrive, is that any lost property is paid for out of the company's pocket, or in more practical terms, out of my pocket.
So, if I follow what's going on, you get the feeling that someone's after you.
After me specifically, unlikely. I am simply an overseer that makes sure the goods get where they're supposed to go. However, a lot of goods get transported through the Red Arrow Company. And a lot of prospective clients use that to make sure that their goods arrive safely. He says as he looks right at Aristeo.
All of this seems very suspect, I say, looking back at him, but understand with a look of understanding.
He's not suspecting you. He obviously knows who your father is.
Oh yes, I know my father's relied on your company for some time, probably as long as I've been around. And which is why I have enough respect for you to be willing to help this out. But the timing of this seems wrong. More and more this town infuriates me with all the dark dealings going around.
Also, I was recommended to seek you all out because one of the more frequent clients I have is Mr. Stark.
I'm not going there. Too many jokes. Too many.
I guess he thought giving you some work would be a way to repay your kindness for making sure that his boat didn't sink in flames.
An interesting payback, an interesting form of payment. But I guess he figured helping us figure out this mystery was probably worth it.
Ollie nods. I get it.
Mm-hmm. Now, he goes on to now. Don't worry. I have no intention of having you run this sort of errand for me empty-handed. You see him snap his fingers as one of his employees hands each of you a small bag. In it is effectively 5 gold crowns. In other words, 5 gold coins. So make sure to add that onto your sheet, everybody.
That'd be a lot of money.
Well, right now I'm at 7 gold, so that's always appreciated.
But what I want you to head to the Welcome Rest Inn and try and at least get some degree of answers as to what's going on. If you do find anything, or at least find a culprit, let me know.
We'll keep you informed. Trust me, we want this mystery solved as much as you do.
Hang on a second. I need to...
It's not letting me edit my gold.
Are you opening it up in the PDF, or are you looking at it through Drive?
I thought I actually had the PDF open. That's what it says it's open as.
Are you using Google Drive to open it?
More than likely, yes.
That's your problem. You actually have to download it and open it up in its own program. That's what I had to do. I don't even think she has an app for that. I don't even think she has the program for that.
Oh, for a character sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded mine as well.
Just make it over to it for now, honey. I'll help you out later.
Well, bear in mind this is more than likely Alwyn's last week.
Oh, good point. Then I wouldn't even worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Also, Mildra, if you go the 2 days before the retirement trope, I'm a Dave you.
Too obvious.
Well, everybody knew I was gonna have to leave by the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that much of a spoiler. It's the last Wednesday of June.
Yes. Oh.
I think.
I'll be right back. Someone's talking to me.
Oh, no, the mini next week is the last Wednesday of June.
Yep.
So next week will be my last episode with TRPG for a while.
And anyway, so I checked it's, so it's going to be looking like this for a while. You do head to the. It only takes a few hours to head to the inn if you when taking a bit of pace. Hang on a second. Let me. And actually, I think this will be a good time to use the traveling skills rules. So, I want everyone to roll resilience, do a toughness roll, and use the resilience skill if you've got it.
All right, I'm back. And what are we rolling?
You're rolling toughness and the resilience skill if you've got it.
Just the characteristic die, or are there any expertise or fortune die?
If you have resilience, you can use the expertise die. If you're not, just characteristic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one expertise, 4 on the toughness. No fortune dice, obviously, right?
if you have fortune die directly associated with toughness. Otherwise, no.
All right, I got my roll.
Same.
Ready.
Ready?
All right. Mike, what do you got?
2 successes, 2 boons.
All right. All right, All right, then get that noted in. So let's see. Next up, Shades. What do you got for me?
2 successes, 1 boon.
All right, Lady K.
1 success, 1 boon.
All right, and Matty.
3 successes, 2 boons.
All right, All right, you come. It doesn't take you, like I said, it doesn't take you too long, and even though the road is still pretty busy because you've got a lot of farmers taking livestock in and out of the village, and a few you do spot one or two pilgrims passing through. Based on some of the stuff they've got on hand, they're probably with the cult of Shalia, so they're probably going to be heading to the hospice, working there for a bit, and then moving on to another town. But it doesn't take long to head in there, and hang on a second, I need to check my notes. But eventually you come across a peddler along the road who looks like he wears mostly random talismans and good luck charms from various deities, and a few bone dice, a bunch of different knickknacks, and he goes, Hail, traveler. Are you where perhaps are you all headed?
Just heading to take care of some business.
Business? I do business, as you can see. He points to his wagon, which is, it's certainly functional, even if the decorations are kind of flashy, or at least what a commoner would understand as flashy.
I don't believe you have the kind of business I'm looking for.
Maybe we can help each other out. What are you looking for?
Stolen goods, to be specific.
I don't know about any goods being stolen, and I'm certainly far from any sort of thief. I'm the most honest merchant this side of Middenheim that you'll find. But I did see a few tracks up the road that seemed to be going off it. I needed to head back to Averheim, so I paid it no mind. But maybe you should take a look.
Well, that's certainly a good place to start. I appreciate the info, my friend. And since I know a guy like this isn't going to do nothing for free, I'll top him a couple brass crowns for his troubles.
Appreciate your charity, sir.
Charity nothing. Good info is worth paying for. I've learned this for experience.
Well, I must be off. May you find fortune in your business.
As we walk away, I look over to the rest of the crew like, I get the feeling we'll be looking for him in the future. Someone who brags that much about being honest usually never is.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling he's behind it.
I wouldn't doubt it for a minute, but we have nothing to prove it, so we'll just have to keep our eyes on him for later.
Well, it's one thing. I think it's one of those keep your friends close, have your enemies even closer.
Agreed, my friend. Very much agreed. So, he gave us a lead to go by, so let's see if his information proves useful.
All right. You do heading up for a few miles. You do see that even though the road is still heavily muddy, you do see that some of the grass off of the road definitely has a bit of track.
Wait, does anyone remember that squirrel scene from Rat Race? You know, where the squirrel lady is trying to sell squirrels. One of the people says no, and then she's, okay, here's some directions. You have to go this way, and this way. And of course, it inevitably goes right down the wrong path, right off a cliff, with signs saying you should have bought a squirrel. I don't know why I'm getting a flashback to that, but I get that gut feeling. I don't know why.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't know. My brain right now is going DTA right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we already said we don't trust the son of a bitch, but right now it's the only lead we've got.
Yep.
But you do. Okay. Everyone. Let's see, what would be a good equivalent for trucking? Let's go with. All right, roll. For this particular role, it's going to be intelligence, and let's go with observation if you've got that trained. But because you're tracking into a bit of wilderness about, put one misfortune die into the roll.
All set.
I'm good.
Go.
Four. And good here.
All right, Mike, what do you got for me?
Failure and 2 boons.
All right. Shades?
1 success.
All right. Lady K?
2 successes, 2 boons.
And Matty?
1 success, 1 boon.
It does take you a bit of time, but you do see that it leads into some of the forest outside the normal path. But it is some thick forest, and well, bear in mind a lot of the Empire's wilderness is based around Germany, so be plenty prepared when dealing with forests, because forests in Germany, especially in the 11th century, nothing to mess with.
I can imagine.
Why do you think German folktales always end with something dying?
Mm.
But eventually, but what you do notice is that halfway across the trail, you see the carts, and that's the good news. The bad news is that it's been waylaid and ransacked. Whoever the person who was driving the cart, they're clearly dead, but this was not a clean kill. It looked like he got ambushed and either got beaten or cut. The body is nowhere near as clean as the dead ones you found inside in Averheim. You also see a bunch of claw and bite marks, and a few pieces missing.
Oh dear, that's never a good sign.
Well, say what you will about our info. It wasn't wrong.
That is a sad truth, though I'm pretty sure Mr. Weiss is not going to be happy to hear about this.
No, he won't. Not at all.
Does anyone get
Oh, no, hold on. Shauna's talking.
I get the feeling we need to pay attention to our surroundings.
Roll observation. Yep, go ahead.
All right, one misfortune or no?
Yes.
Two boons, one failure.
I'm going to go ahead and roll intelligence just to see if I can follow up on that.
I'm going to do that too, just in case.
My rogue senses are tingling. This is an ambush.
One success, one boon for me.
Same here. One success, one boon.
You don't see it. You don't see anything, but Alwyn, you sense that whatever's left was tainted. You can't tell from what though.
In other words, I'm sensing black magic again.
Not necessarily, but something about the winds in the area feel off.
You need to get out of here.
I'm inclined to agree. Let's go.
Yes.
I don't know. Wasting more
Yeah, I
time
don't
than I
like
have
this
to.
one bit either.
However, however, what you do end up seeing through your observations is some tracks leading into the forest, and it looks like whoever was there, whoever did this, dragged the contents of dragged something heavy outside of the wagon. Is anybody going to try and do observation to see if they can figure out what was inside it?
Might as well.
Right.
Is there still misfortune die, or is it just all characteristic?
There's no misfortune die for this one.
2 successes.
All right, and this is an observation roll, correct?
Yep.
2 successes, 1 righteous success, and a 1 righteous success, and a 1 righteous success.
All right. You find that there's still a few things left in the cart. They didn't empty everything out. There's a crate full of silks that look like they're from Cathay.
Those are the silks our tailor
You also, which is probably going to be pretty valuable because as you may recall,
that Taylor was looking for.
Mm-hmm. There's also some there's also what looks like a you see one crate full of wines and one crate full of dwarven ale.
Was anybody else waiting on a shipment?
Well, yeah, there's a bunch of different people. It's not like one person has a coach exclusively reserved.
No, I'm asking everybody else. Do we remember if anybody else was waiting on a shipment?
No one specifically, but
No.
Not really, but
there is some. But Aristeo, you do notice one thing you do notice a little bit of. You do notice something black on the floor, and when you pick it up, it is a bit granular, and it does. And given your history, it doesn't take you long to figure out what was getting dragged out of the barrel.
oh crap! We can't leave. We need to follow this now.
fuck. What is it?
This trail here, that's gunpowder. Weapons were stolen from this cart.
Well, that explains a whole hell of a lot right there.
You think this might be connected in some way, shape, or form to the cow?
If weapons are involved, I wouldn't turn down the idea. Nonetheless, we need to stop this now.
Oh boy, this is going against every instinct I have to run.
Trust me.
Let's do it.
Trust me, I'm not very happy about this idea either. But if the cow is stealing weapons, that's a dangerous prospect.
Yeah, especially considering that it's what's his name again is the one supplying them in this case. Not your father, but the other dude.
Oh, Kaufman. Kaufman probably wouldn't be happy that his weapons are being stolen from him. as if he is as if he doesn't have enough reason to be pissy. You call me Lord Fussybutt, but trust me, he makes me look like a tame cat by comparison.
I don't know if that's possible.
Trust me, it is. Let's put it this way. That tantrum you saw back at the Red Arrow coaching office, that was him on one of his good days.
Yeah, let's follow that trail. I don't want to be on the wrong end of that.
Probably does. Is this a bad time to mention that von Kaufman has had like most nobles have? He's served some time in the Pistol Corps.
I'm a healer. I can heal it.
Called it. Called it. Fucking called it.
Let me open up the pro sheet that I've got. All right. So you're heading into the forest.
Pretty much have to.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right, hang on a second. Let me switch out. All right. Actually, that's not good. So you head in. See, it's one of those cases where it is a little too quiet. eventually you hear the sound of a campfire in the distance, as if the fire's starting to die down.
Not taking my chances. I'm walking with my hand on my pistol at all times.
Be very, very quiet. We hunting assholes.
All right. Eventually, you see what looks like a couple of makeshift towers. And okay, I want everybody to roll agility.
Ah.
Just straight agility? No other
Yep.
dice? All right.
I can throw in my coordination in on that.
Okay.
Not this time. This is straight agility.
Just straight agility. Okay.
All right, ready here.
Ready.
Ready?
All right, hang on, I got it. Okay, Mike, lay it on me.
1 success, 2 boons.
All right, Shades.
2 successes, 2 boons.
All right. Lady K.
2 successes.
And Matty.
2 successes.
All right. Now you managed to find a spot to hide, because you see humanoids as you approach the area.
What am I, Bobby Heenan?
Not touching that. It looks like there's a couple towers up, but the weird thing is that there is an odd scent coming from them.
What kind of scent are we talking about?
Imagine if you made a potpourri that was a mix of lavender and rotten egg.
Oh! No.
Such an odd smell.
Lavender's one of my favorite scents. Come on.
To
How about
make a
patchouli?
So the good news is they don't see you. You've met a couple of people are looking on the towers, but they haven't spotted you.
Well, I don't like the look of this.
Got a silencer?
I wish.
Also, towers. I've played enough Breath of the Wild to know, even I know that, take out the snipers on the towers first.
Yeah, but there's one small problem with that. He's armed with pistols. Those aren't exactly good at those aren't exactly range things.
True.
I'd still have to get a
I'd go
decent
for a
distance.
sniper rifle.
I'd still have to get put up a little bit closer to get to them.
Insert sneaky music.
Which is the closest tower?
They're about this. I'd say they're about the same length. So you could either do a bit. You could either come into this one, or you could take a bit of a swim and try and get to this one.
Question: Is there a way to would there be a way to distract them off their towers, per se?
Oh, I've got an idea.
What are you thinking? Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I think so,
I
Brain.
don't know.
But if Jimmy cracked corn and no one cares, why does he keep doing it?
Ah,
Okay. The fire that's right here, is that one still lit?
Hang on, could you ping it again? Oh, you drew a square.
Crap, how
Yeah,
do I get
that's
rid of
still. Huh?
it? How do I get rid of these?
Just hit clear drawings. Go on the brush. You'll see clear drawings. Click that.
All I have is draw shape, freehand, polygon line, and text.
I guess I have to do it. There we go.
No, that fire right there. Is that one still lit? Because this one looks like it's out. Oh.
How do you
The other
plan
one's still
to
lit
put out?
because that one looks like it's still out.
How do you plan to put out that fire?
I don't plan to put it out. I plan to use misdirection to get them down to look at it. With just the tiniest amount of gunpowder to make it go poof.
All right, that is gonna be an agility check.
Who's got better agility than me?
I've got 4 points in agility.
3 points.
Whoever does it, you're going to have to put in 1 misfortune die and 1 challenge die. You can use stance die for this if you so choose. And if you want to use fortune points to give yourself extra fortune die, you can do that as well.
All right.
I'll do it.
What's your agility at, Mike?
My agility is also at 4.
Question: could we use coordination with this?
I will allow it.
Because I'm also trained in coordination.
God damn it! Me and Mike both. We're even on this one.
What I'm thinking, guys, is we can have one of y'all hide in the bushes over here, preferably you are, Esteo, and then Mike can use the gunpowder on the fire to draw him down. This way you can be at fairly close range to shoot him. Either that or we can do stabby-stabby. Either works.
If we can reduce their numbers and make it a little easier to kill them all off, I say we go for it.
Now, I'm counting 5 altogether. Oh,
Yes.
Arceo, see if you can get over into the tent instead.
What are you thinking?
Ambush.
That'd be tricky.
If he comes down this way towards the fire, not so much.
Okay, so I've set it to 1 for agility, 3 conservative. There's my 4. I'm using a fortune, spending a fortune point for a fortune die. I've got an expertise in my coordination, and 1 misfortune and 1 challenge.
Ollie, we need to be ready just in case.
Fair enough.
Okay. Whew. 2 successes, 1 Sigmar's Comet, and 2 delay.
Okay. It does take. It's because of the delay. You technically got it in, but it's taking a bit before it really starts to catch.
That just means I wait until he's distracted. You know, I'll wait for the opening. I'm not going to jump the gun.
All right. So, Aristeo, it sounded like you were going to make a move.
Yep, I'm going to be running into. Hold on. I believe it was this tent here. Correct?
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Try to go around to where you won't be caught in the firelight, but of course keep it sneaky and quiet all the same.
Okay, you're going to be making two agility rolls, and both of them are going to have one misfortune die. You need to, if you want to do this without a hitch, you need to succeed on both of them. There's going to be 1 misfortune die and 1 challenge die on this roll.
All right.
And once again, fortune points and stance conversion is allowable.
All right. In that case, I'll go ahead and put 2 points into conservative because I don't want to take any chances with this. Thank God I just upped my conservative.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go ahead and spend 1 point or 1 fortune point and get a fortune die out of this. All right. Rolling the first roll. 1 success, 1 delay.
All right. You did manage to get there, but it's taking a bit. But it took you a bit because of. Well, you had to take your time, so you didn't make too much noise crossing the stream.
Obviously.
So right now you're at about here, and now you got to do the second roll.
All right, I'm not taking any chances. I'll spend the other fortune point and get another fortune die out of this.
All right.
Rolling again. Oh, here we go. 2 success, 2 boons, 1 delay.
All right. Takes you a bit of time, but you managed to get into the camp from the back end, and you see a few notes scrambled about in runes that you can't read, but you think they're instructions, but you can't tell. You do see what looks like a seal of a jade staff on a letter, and you also see that there is one small bag left over. It seems that they stiffed whoever. The gunpowder isn't there, but there is one small bag you're able to find with some extra powder. So it's about the size of a dice bag.
All right. Well,
Make the fire go plooey.
yeah, it looks like whoever wanted the weapons already got them. So, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna take Lady K's idea. I'm gonna grab the instructions. Maybe I'll find someone who can translate and give us an idea of what's going on here. Maybe we can even find out who it is. So grab that letter and the instructions, and what we'll do is we'll take that bag of powder, or that bag of powder, and since the other guard's probably looking right close to the fire at this point, chuck the damn thing at it and blow him up.
All right, so they heard a bit of a boom. They heard a bit of a boom, and you hear one of them make a. It sounds like he's using words, but it's like a combination of it. But the sound that he's making is. At some points, it sounds like a snake hissing. Then at other points, it sounds like a regular person talking like I am now. And just keeps alternating in octaves.
Dark elves?
No.
Well, I want to know what these guys are.
Well, actually, Shades, you're close enough, so you should be able to see them. They basically this.
Ooh.
The fuck is that?
Did we just step into the German version of Assassin's Creed?
Yeesh.
No.
No, we got a one-winged angel.
Oh fuck!
Not really.
Fuck.
Not really. The wings go into fur.
Still. Yeah.
That's enough to go. Oh fuck! Where's Sephiroth?
No, this isn't it. And those beads on the shoulder, those are not decoration.
Those are eyes, aren't they?
Yep.
I thought so. That's what I first thought they were when I saw them.
Okay. So a couple of stiff chops and down the goes their eyesight then.
One of them looks like it has a face that's. Another one doesn't have a right arm. It has what looks like a tentacle.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
A tentacle with a scorpion with what looks like a scorpion sting around the end of it. And the last one that you can see far off. Do you remember the open mouth thing that the Reapers in Blade 2 had?
Oh.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Wait, what?
You ever seen Blade 2?
No,
You don't want to know.
I don't know. I want to know.
No, you don't.
I don't know anymore.
Is there a way to blow him up or put him through Suplex City?
Dude, I've got a bag of black powder in my hand.
What's the matter, darling? Can't word today?
No, apparently I can't.
But because of the fact that you're with,
can you throw it into the fire and kill it with fire?
What do you think I'm gonna do? Let the man speak.
That's what this entire plan has been about.
But because you're within visible sight of them, Aristeo, these things have fear 1, so you've got to roll willpower and add discipline if you've got it.
Luckily, I do.
All right, that's going to put in 1 challenge dice.
Alrighty then. One success.
You managed to avoid it.
Barely.
So they spot a bit of a boom. You heard, so he's gonna move over here and investigate. doesn't see much. But he's in a prime position to get shot.
Boom, headshot.
Hold on, I need to check something here. Actually, I need to pull up something else because I need to verify one of my attacks. Oh, I gotta check if this is possible. Because what I'm thinking is I have a new move to try out. I have a new attack that I just picked up recently.
That's right, you did.
If I can get right up on him, could I use knockback shot to not? Hold on. Actually, let me double check the move. Cause, damn it. Well, no, one range increment. Yeah, you know what? I might be able to pull this off. Cause he's just close enough that if I use knockback shot, I can knock him right into the fire.
Then throw the fire. Then throw the gunpowder on him and make him go kablooey.
Yeah, that's doable.
Then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get right up behind him and fire my knockback shot right into him.
All right.
That doesn't have eyes in the back of his head, does he?
No, just a half-formed wing that can't unfurl because it's clearly misshapen.
Poor baby.
Though you can see that there's some. Well, let me put it like this, Matty, you have Shades has in front of him a form of back knee worse than Jinder Mahal's.
Oh. Again, what is up with that knee?
Oh.
And give yourself, and because you're shooting with them unaware, give yourself 1 fortune die.
All right, so agility plus fortune plus expertise. Any challenge or much fortune?
1 challenge for knockback shot. That's it. Make sure to add the expertise die from ballistic skill.
Already done that. Already taken that into account. And of course, I'm going to put 2 of those into conservative. Because I want to make sure I get this. Because I'm taking my time and getting this shot just right. Because I can't afford to miss.
Even though this enemy has multiple eyes, at least you're not having to multiply yourself hundreds of times to do this.
All right, rolling. 4 success, 1 chaos star.
All right, are you using the conservative or reckless version?
Conservative.
All right. Four successes.
So...
All right. All right, and is okay. So let's see how. So what's the base? What's the base damage on your pistol?
6.
All right, you're doing 4 base damage, taking into account his soak. That makes it 3.
And because of how many successes I got, because I got more than 2 successes, once we get this fight started, he won't be able to move.
Yep. So he's getting. So you effectively managed to make your managed to make your pistol fire like a. Hang on.
The fire is like in between 3 spaces on the grid.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember the right. There we go.
There you go.
Ah.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Gunpowder.
You heard nothing. That was Elvish.
So obviously they hear the boom, so you're no longer in stealth.
True, but I got just enough time to throw that bag of gunpowder right into that flame.
All right. Roll 3 fortune die and tell me how many successes that you get.
All right. Oh, and I got 3. Actually, I got 1 success and 2 boons.
All right, that's one additional damage. So yeah, he's stuck. For being thrown into the fire. Plus 4. Do it again, except use 2 fortune dice. Because you tossed the gunpowder in there, I'm assuming.
Of
so
course.
That's gonna add a bit of a boom.
1 more success.
All right. Looking. Not on D100 on roll 20, I should say.
I'm sorry, repeat that. You kind of cut out there.
D1, one of the wounds is a critical. So roll a D100 for me, please.
41.
He got blown up and landed and face planted on the stump.
Ow!
Oh! Please
And-
tell me he's dead.
He's not dead, but he's got a branch sticking out of his head.
Oh!
So how is he not dead?
Mutant.
Oh God!
He doesn't have a
decapitate him.
He doesn't. Remember, you're dealing with things that don't exactly have normal physiology.
Somebody needs to decapitate this bastard quick.
That sounds like my specialty.
It's well, do I have a big ass sword as well? I would believe.
By the way, Shades, I need you to roll me agility so I can put your initiative in there.
One success, 3 boons.
You got it?
Oh, I thought I got it to you. Yeah, 1 success, 3 boons.
All right. All right. It's not the best initiative. which means it's not. We're now dealing with proper initiative, although everybody else hasn't revealed themselves, so they're not in it yet.
All right, I was about to ask you about that.
All right. You see him starting to bark orders, and he is going to be He's going to be doing a assess the situation. So that's going to be So let's see, intuition. That's going to be a straight intelligence roll. 2 success, 1 boom. All right, so the next attack targeting him, we'll have a misfortune die. Let's see, he's gonna wait for it. He knows he sees, but actually, let me move him over here, because they're starting to see you and see that there's fresh meat. He is well, actually, because of the effects of knockback shot, he doesn't get his maneuver, so he can't move. He just has to get up from prone. That's it. Mm-hmm. and that's is going to try and make an attack. Shades, what is Arsteo's defense?
Total defense is 1.
All right, so that's 1 misfortune. Three and all right. See, he got failure. 1 challenge die, nothing. 1 challenge die, 3 blanks, nothing else.
I'd call that.
Yeah, you know what? Guess that though. That's a botch.
That means we need a button here. We need a fail button or a sans button.
That's a fail button, but I don't have that one. I still have not made that button. God damn it. Like at this point, I don't even think I should bother at this point, because by the time I make it, it's going to be outdated. And we're not doing the icon button. That just seems redundant.
All right, so that's settles it for his turn, and now it's your turn.
All right, well,
so you have two options with the guy in the tower. You could either try and shoot him and take 1 misfortune die, or you could realize that the towers were put together very hastily.
What is the point?
Yeah. You know what? We're having some fun with it though. I'm gonna throw him off. I'm gonna look like I'm pointing my gun at him, and at the last second, switch over and hit one of the supports.
Ooh!
Because I'm just that kind of a dick.
We're playing Jenga.
Hey, see if you can aim for this one right here. That way it goes. That way it starts falling towards this way.
I see what you're getting at.
Towards the jagged rocks in the river.
Hi.
All right. All right, first.
And if you could, Mildra, please.
Oh, right. Done. Oh, okay. So for that, so since you're doing a feint, that's gonna count as performing a stunt. Roll that as, because you're using your reflexes, roll that as agility.
All right.
Agility and weapon skill. And any boons that you get will count as boons that you get will count as fortune die you can use for the ranged shot that you end up using.
Well, since I'm doing a ranged shot, wouldn't this still count as ballistic skill, not weapon skill?
Yeah, sorry, ballistic skill.
Okay, so for any of those, I would do as a fortune die instead of expertise?
For any boons that you get.
Ah, okay. So, 1 expertise die.
And this is a contested roll. I've already rolled mine.
Ooh! Okay, 3 success, 1 boon, 1 Sigmar's Comet.
Okay. You get 1 extra fortune die for your ranged attack. And you get 1 extra expertise die for your ranged attack, for your next ranged attack.
All right, so basically just do a standard range shot with 1 fortune die and 1 extra expertise die.
Yep. One extra fortune, 1 extra expertise.
Well, I don't get any extra fortune die.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, so I get 2 fortune die. Sweet. And since I'm just shooting the support, I'm just gonna do a standard. I'm just doing standard range attack. No need to do anything else with it. All right, rolling. Three successes, 3 boons.
All right. You hit for +2 damage, and you get to perform a free that's 2 maneuvers that you get for free.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, that you managed to shoot one of them down, and it makes a makeshift bridge. Hang on. Oh, damn it. There we go.
Makeshift bridge, you mean?
Yep. And he goes tumbling right over here, and
There you go. Let's pretend that's a bridge.
close enough. He's taking 1 damage, and so you have 2 extra maneuvers. You can use them to either move. You can use them to either move, or you can use them to either move or attack, or to reload one of your pistols, because you've already used 2 of them.
All right, give me a second. All right. Well, there's really not much I can do in terms of specials. Because I just checked. So, what I will do is I'm just going to basically fire off a couple of range shots. No sense getting close if I don't have to.
Let me check something.
Gentlemen, I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Roll. All right. Since you're doing another ranged attack, roll it.
All right. Let me just reset my thing here. So no
The extra fortune and expertise from last roll you're not getting for this one.
That's what I was adjusting. So I get one fortune die and one expertise die. So, all right, rolling. 3 successes, 2 boons.
All right, you hit for +2 damage. You can either perform and one of those can be a critical.
Well, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Well, let's crit his ass.
All right, he is, and because that's past the over half rule, that means 2 of them are going to be crit. So roll me D100 twice.
$66 and $41.
All right. Pulled 66. That's a pulled muscle, so he suffers 1 fatigue. Now he's going to be adding 1 misfortune to strength and agility. His total severity is now at 5. And 41, so that's a horrible gash. So that's 3. So he is now considered fatigued. And let me see one thing. Oh, wait a minute. That was another one. So I'd say that's just tough. Yeah, two more wounds and he's dead. 2 more wounds and he's dead.
And since I rolled 2 boons, since I rolled 2 boons on a standard range shot, does that mean I get another free maneuver?
No, you used those boons on one of the criticals.
Oh, fair enough. That's fine. three attacks in one turn. I think it's fine. I still get one more attack.
But you still got one more. You still got one more shot.
Yeah. Again, I'm not moving from where I am. The other guy's probably too far away from me. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can take this son of a bitch out in one go. So I'm gonna attack the same guy again.
All right, roll it.
Rolling. Same exact roll. 3 successes, 2 boons.
All right, roll me another D100. $52. Minor nuisance. Add 1 more misfortune die to strength checks, but it doesn't matter because he is dead.
And I just look at him like,
You pissed off the wrong gunner, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that was a case of boom headshot because his what's left of his head is over there and over there and over there.
Krillin!
Over here.
Krillin! Too soon!
All right. So
Yes,
now it's
sir. Dead as a doornail. That is what you get. Yeah.
it's his turn. He's gonna try and make a ranged attack. And that's gonna be one challenge die because he has to essentially try and do a blind shot. Because he can still see you, but there's the problem of cover, so he's trying to aim and arc it. So let's see, two successes. What's your soak?
Total soak is 7.
Yeah, that's not it. That is not hitting. All right.
Say, can we do anything since we're just stuck down here?
Well, if you want to make your move and go in for initiative, you can.
Okay.
You want any help over there?
I'm kind of wondering if I need it at this point, considering they can't even fucking hit me.
You're pretty much going Red Brown and Rambo on this
No
bitch.
kidding. Nah, I still any help would be appreciated. Sooner or later, numbers will still overwhelm me eventually. So,
Besides, you've only got 3 shots, and reloading all of them is going to take a full turn.
So I'll move there, and I've got 2 successes and 2 boons.
All right, you're
That
Matty?
no, didn't get any,
What?
didn't get any of that.
I did not get any of that.
You are Matty. Kay, are either you gonna try and
hold
move?
on, Lady K is just coming back. All right, if you want to jump in, you're gonna need to do a roll. So just confirm with Mildra that you want to jump in.
Okay.
Though I've already killed a guy. 3 good shots. Boom, boom, boom. Dead. She's getting her headphones back in now. I just let her know what's going on.
Do you really think
I'm gonna miss out on the last fight of my TRPG run.
No, you're not. Get in there.
That's what I'm doing. Remind me, what's the agility roll again?
Agility for initiative.
Yep.
And
If you're going straight into combat. Right now you're out of combat and in stealth. If you want to move, you can. It's just going to be a straight agility roll to see if you get spotted.
Makes sense.
You just gave the rogue, the normal rogue type character that Lady K is, a damn good idea, and you are going to regret it.
Well, wait. Hey. I was just trying to be polite.
No, not you. Mildra.
No.
Mildra.
Oh, no.
Because he mentioned they're still in stealth, and they can try to sneak in. You're talking to a person who normally plays a rogue.
Not only that, I've got some really good handicapping skills on my side. So, you know what? Let me go ahead and do that agility roll, and I will draw out the route that I'm thinking about taking, seeing as how they're distracted.
All right, draw it out first.
Okay, so we're right over here, so I'm thinking about going up this way to get over here.
All right, that is going to be a straight agility roll. Put 1 challenge die on that roll.
I'm gonna stand back, see if this works. If it fails, I'll jump in.
3 successes.
It ain't failing.
Cause I'm going to get somebody's attention and I'm gonna blind their asses.
What are you, a flasher?
No, but I have a skill that allows me to do so.
So she is the Flash.
No, I said flasher.
Well, yeah.
Flash! Ah!
Although, are you gonna be? What about burning gaze?
That's what I was gonna use.
If you've gotten, yeah, you're gonna have you still have 4 power, so you should be able to cast burning gaze without needing to gather. So, are you casting conservative or reckless version?
I'm looking that over now. Give me 2 seconds. Now, do I have to be like right up in there, or do I have to, or can I have just a little bit of space in between?
The spot that you mentioned at the end of
Mildra, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
you're in the right range.
Okay. And actually, I'm gonna go for reckless on this.
All right. In that case, you're only going to be able to convert 1 die instead of 3.
Okay.
Roll it, and that's going to be versus. Dude.
I'm also gonna put a fortune dice on there, and no expertise, no misfortune, but 1 challenge.
Yep. Actually, hang on. Skip the challenge for the spell. That challenge die was only for when you were moving.
Okay. Two success, 1 stress/fatigue.
Wait, two, six. Where did it say 2 success, 1 stress?
Yeah. I went reckless. I used a reckless die.
Yep.
Or did I do that roll completely wrong?
No, you did. What did you roll? What did you roll as far as what die did you pick?
1 characteristic die, 1 reckless die, and 1 fortune die.
Okay, that explains how you had gotten it. So, yeah, you're gonna take 1. Because this is a mental action, you're gonna be taking 1 fatigue. And how many successes did you say you got?
Shite. Can you clear that really quick? 2 successes.
What is your willpower?
My willpower is 4.
Okay, I have good news and I have better news.
I'm listening.
Because you basically went I-beam on him. That is a total of 9 damage.
Woo!
Better news is that the half rule applies. So roll me a D100.
Woohoo! 88.
Miles per hour?
Very funny, Mike. But no, we're not going back to the future in this instance.
That is going to be a traumatic blow. So that's gonna be one extra challenge die when it comes to resisting fear or terror. The severity of 2. And if you still have, you can make an attempt to gather power if you spend 1 fortune point.
I'll do it.
All right, roll it.
And
are you doing conservative or reckless?
Conservative.
All right. So that's going to be willpower. Add challenging if you got it. It's going to have 1 challenge die. For the record, when I rolled defense on that one, I ended up getting one failure, 1 boon, and 1 chaos star.
Oh wow. 1 success.
Hang on a second. I need to check something. All right, 1 success. So you gain 2. You have 2 power now.
Okay.
And I think that's gonna be it. So roll agility.
Okay. Still with the challenge die on there or no?
No.
1 success.
All right. So you're gonna have you're gonna end up having the same initiative as Lord Fussybutt. All right. And Aristeo, it's now your turn.
Again? Oh, that was quick. All right, well, am I at least in range of this guy over here?
Yes.
Good. Then it's time to go hunting again. Once again, really no special moves that I could use to my benefit on this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for a standard range shot.
Oh crap, do we ever specify which one I attacked?
Yeah. Yeah, you went for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And
So,
Shades, you're going for this one.
yeah, this one right here. All right, so everything looks good. Rolling. 3 success, 1 boon.
Not enough to crit, but you still hit for +2 damage. So that's enough. That's going to be enough. That's going to be another headshot.
Didn't have to worry about the crit.
All right, and you've still got a move action if you want to do it, or if you want to use that to start reloading.
I think I'm going to do that, just be safe.
All right. Roll agility plus ballistic skill, and only give me the successes that you have. For each success that you get, you'll have reloaded one of your guns. Ideally, you'll want to get 4.
Okay, well, considering I just got a righteous success that rolled into a standard, I did exactly that. 4 successes total.
All right, so your stuff is reloaded. All right, and now it's turn. Unless, okay, before I continue on with the turns, anybody gonna do an interrupt?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on moving right to this poor fellow here.
All right. Because of the length in this case, that's going to. Are you doing this as a charge?
Yes.
All right. Because you're dropping stealth, and because of the length of movement that you made, you're going to be dealing with 1 point of fatigue.
Okay.
Now then, what are you going to be doing attack wise?
I'm going to be charging attack with a running dash attack with a double slice.
All right. So, but as far as actions go, are you using a specific one of yours, or just basic melee?
Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and add in Path of the Hawk. And but the way I'm and melee strike. If I can do that.
Path of the Hawk is gonna be a melee attack. Remember?
Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, so don't.
All right. So I'm guessing you're doing that as conservative.
Yes.
All right. Roll it.
3, 1, and then I also get. Just make sure I'm looking it through. The dice pool, and I get the expertise dice for weapon skill, and shoot, what's the, and my great sword also grants me a fortune die, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. So I've got. So 1 characteristic, 3 fortune. There's my strength, and then the fortune die, expertise die, and did you say there was a misfortune or a challenge die in that?
No.
No. Okay. 3 success, 3 boons.
All right, so you're hitting for +2 damage. And what is your what's the critical rating on your sword?
Critical on my sword is 2.
Damage. How many boons did you say you got?
And I had 3 boons.
All right, so that's one critical, but because of the sword, you're going to be rolling twice, and pick 1.
Twice and 1. Okay.
So roll it.
$76 and 34. Let's go with the 76.
Well, there goes his. Well, you just when you attacked, you managed to add a bit of a pommel strike onto his kneecap, and that kneecap went the other way.
I know that feeling. God
So does Lady K. She's sitting over here with her bummed up leg herself, and you should see the look on her face right now.
But it doesn't matter because when you sliced, he doesn't have a stomach anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much how I'm feeling right now.
All right, so he's done with, and roll me straight agility so I can put your turn in.
Straight agility. Okay, and I'm going to try to see if this actually works, but if not, I guess that'd be 1.
Seriously?
Yep.
Okay. So is anyone gonna be trying? Matty, are you gonna try and do an interrupt and run in, or are you staying put? Just
I want to do a running on this asshole over here.
All right. So, are you gonna try and do the whole break the tree down, or are you gonna try and jump up there and get at him?
Yes. I could jump good, but I feel like I could chop block a tree down.
All right.
Body. So I would move her. Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
I was gonna do it myself.
All right.
So you're going to break the log down.
Break
All
the
right.
log of Jericho.
Boo. Okay.
Alright, honey, can you grab me a towel and my
Okay, this is gonna-
man.
Be right back, guys.
All right. This is going to be a strength athletics roll.
Strength athletics. So that is that's 5 characteristic. And there's 2 checks under athletics. So I believe that's 2 fortune die.
Expertise.
2 expertise. Yep.
Mm-hmm. You already have a fortune die from strength, and because you're charging, give yourself another one.
Also, I seem to remember there's at least one more fortune die in there, I think, because of weapon skill. Oh, no, wait.
You do have one for weapon skill, but it's not counting for this.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Rolling. Loading. Ooh. Here's
Okay,
what I'm
lay it
getting,
on me.
guys. 6 successes, 2 boons, 1 righteous success, which rolled into a regular success.
All right, that's a total of 8.
Yep.
Damn!
So yeah, that tree's going down. And let me roll a.
Let's put it this
D8 to
way: the way it
determine scatter.
looks like, gore.
Leave it to you, Matty, to turn it into a wrestling reference.
Oh, come on! You know what I.
I was rolling for scatter. So yeah, he gets knocked all the way over. He gets knocked all the way over here. And if you
Got the whistle, Ollie.
Yep. If you so wish to do so, you may spend a fortune point to make a melee attack.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, so that would be a strength check, I would assume.
Yeah. And are you planning on using just a basic melee or using an action?
Let me see what I got here.
Although he's technically prone.
Just decapitate his ass.
Can I use the mighty swing thing with my sword right up his head?
You can use that, or you can use, if you so wish, you can use coup de grace.
Ooh.
Yes, coup de grace conservative.
He's about to go Finn Balor on his ass.
Goddamn right.
All right. So make sure you add you get an extra fortune die. So that's a total of 3 fortune die that you'll have.
Yeah. That's 5 characteristic, 1 conservative. And do I keep the expertise die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which means, so yeah, you're gonna have 2 expertise die.
All right. Well, here's what I get. 4 successes, 4 boons.
What's the crit rating on your weapon of choice?
All right, let me take a look here. Where's my weapon of choice?
Great, yeah, the great hammer.
Damage 7, critical. Let me zoom in. That is so tiny.
I see it too.
That's what I see as well.
Which means that, so you're doing +2 damage, and two of those damages are going to be crits.
Oh, that means I get the roll, the D100.
Twice.
Yep.
Roll number 1. Roll number 2. 37, 11.
Wait, 37 in a row?
In a row?
And give me one more because you did over half.
You ever see the movie Clerks?
Ooh, okay. One more. Uno más.
Now you get it.
Oh shit, 86.
Okay.
He probably is 86 at this point.
All right, let's see what we got here. First off, 37. That is a grievous injury, which means he can't. Which means it's harder for him to recover his active defenses. The next is 11, which is a concussion.
Running in a Z-Pack.
So one misfortune die to all checks while cards are recharging, and then 86. Swimming vision, but it doesn't matter because that is three criticals total, which means dead.
In the scene that follows, he falls. Hi. Thwack.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure you will. I'm pretty sure you will never want to have mashed potatoes for at least a week.
You're a bastard.
So I got this. Though recharging that thing is going to take a while, about 5 minutes. And seeing how much he was kicking my ass, I'm pretty sure you can handle it. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Matty, roll me agility.
That's but for my initiative, I would assume.
Yes.
I'm the only one still in stealth.
Hey, at this
no,
point,
you-
a big dude like me making that much noise, I don't deserve to be in stealth anymore.
You broke stealth
Then why do
In
you
a
still got me
big
ninja?
way. Two
because I didn't
successes,
take it
one
off.
boon.
Finally, somebody with more than just one friggin' success.
And I would assume the one guy left is just heard the whistling and going, "Oh, fuck."
Well, faintly, he's across
He
the
looks like
street.
he's trying to get over to Aristeo, to be honest.
Yeah.
Considering I took out 2 of these guys on my own, you sure that's a good idea, pal?
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with something that's not exactly of sound mind. So yeah,
Oh,
he's
good. I'm dealing with it with a mutant Bray Wyatt.
Ollie, get across the makeshift bridge.
I don't think this is something that we can actually interrogate this time.
Don't care. Will kill.
That's what I'm trying to direct.
No, even I'm well aware that there's no... Even if we could interrogate these guys, we don't understand the thing they're saying. We're not even going to try. It's obvious
well
that
when
would
you
be a moot point.
when you saw one of them speaking, you saw that that instead of having a normal tongue, it looked like it had 3 tongues.
Oh my.
Nothing. Well, sorry, I should say 3 serpent tongues.
Oh my.
Yeah. So communication not exactly the strongest suit.
Kill him. Kill him dead.
Alwyn.
Kill them all.
And for a reaction like that, Alwyn, keep it in your dress.
You're one to talk. You're the one that got turned into the skirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, So are you gonna try and do Are you gonna try and dodge or just take it? Because he's gonna be doing a melee.
Yeah, I might as well try and dodge it.
All right. All right. So, do you have coordination trained?
Yes, I do actually.
Okay, that means it's getting 2 misfortune dice. Wait, sorry, I forgot to add 1 more for your defense. Hang on, loading. One challenge, 1 boon, 1 stress.
That's a fail, isn't it?
Yep. Skip. And Whistler, it's now your turn.
Get across that makeshift bridge.
Matty?
Matty!
What?
Your turn.
Oh, already?
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna run over here. Unless that's too far.
No, that's not too far.
Boingy, boingy, boingy. I'm still out of range for this cocoa nuts.
You can get in melee range if you take 1 fatigue or pay 1 fortune point.
No, you get reset anyway. I'll pay a fortune point.
All right, go ahead and move.
And done.
All right. And is this the spot where you're gonna be using? Are you gonna be using a? Are you gonna be using Mighty Swing?
Yeah, why not?
All right. All right. Roll it and make sure to add 2 misfortune die.
So 2 misfortune. I thought I was doing conservative though.
You have to, you still have to add it because of Mighty Swing.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's still 3 fortune dice though.
Yep.
5
And
characteristics,
two
1
expertise.
assertive, 4 and 1 expertise. No, 2 expertise.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling. Okay, here's what I got. 1 success, 6 boons, 1 righteous. That turned into a Sigmar's Comet.
All right, so. All right, so two successes, 1 Sigmar's Comet, and Sigmar's. So that'd be a total of 3. That'd be a total of 2 successes. So plus 1, and 2. How many boons?
I believe I read 6. Yeah.
6. All right, so that's plus 5 damage.
Damn.
And 3 criticals.
God damn.
Do we even need to roll?
Actually, no. Actually, no. 4 criticals because the CR is reduced by 1 for this attack.
All right, let's roll them just for the sake of prosperity here. 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4. All right, let's
All
see
right.
what we have. We have 57, 75, 83, 39.
Give me them one by one.
57.
All right, that's a minor trauma, so he'd take a misfortune die as fellowship checks. Next,
75.
You meant in the second part of your attack. You used the shaft on his sword arm and managed to smash his fingers on his sword arm. Next,
83.
you smashed the other hand's fingers.
Is he
Basically
in
by
pain
using
yet? You must be feeling some pain.
All right, and last one.
39.
And that is a headshot. Let me check the severities here. Give me. So we had 57. So that's 3. Then what was after that?
75.
All right. So that's
It was
6.
57, 75, 83, and 39.
You managed to just get enough severity on the total amount of wounds to count as the severe version of headshot, which means even if he had more wounds and had a higher threshold, dead.
So you basically
Probably
killed him
manure.
twice over.
Hey, also, can I just say this right now? Even if I didn't, I smashed both his hands and his fingers. Call me Minoru Suzuki. I'm cruel like that, man.
Yeah, he
Well,
wouldn't
you
have
were-
lasted the next round anyway. I probably would have finished him off if you hadn't.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you killed him. That's what he tried to block, and you just ended up smashing his hands because there's plenty of even with an axe, there's plenty of blunt. Tried for the other hand, that went, and then just no more head.
I played golf with his head.
Yep.
You played golf with both their heads.
4.
Yeah, that's an eagle.
Fuck that. That's an albatross.
Golf reference.
Golf reference, albatross.
I thought Eagle was
I was making that.
lower par.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 2 under.
Albatross, you get that after an eagle, especially on a par 5. It's done in 2 shots.
Yeah, but nobody
Yeah,
does
I don't
that.
know how to play golf, so I'm just gonna stay quiet over here.
But anyways, they're pretty much dead. So the only thing left is to inspect what's left of the camp. So everybody roll intellect and observation.
Before I do, I'm gonna go ahead and go over here, so that way I can start checking out this tent.
All right, roll it.
No challenge die?
Ready.
No challenge die in this roll.
Ready here.
1 success, 1 boon, 1 Sigmar's comment.
All right. The first thing that you notice is that they didn't make this. They didn't make this camp. They took it from somebody else, and you can tell that some of the bones are still left over.
Oh god, did these guys cannibalize the previous camp owners?
Yes.
Oh my god, there went my stomach.
Okay. Oh, 4 successes here.
All right. Roll. All right. Roll. All right. So you do find a few. You do find a few notes here and there. That same seal. You also see a picture of what looks like green jade, but it looks very, very twisted, misshapen, as if it was half melted and then cooled off before the melting finished.
Hmm.
Or like a very, very twisted, half melted candle, except made of, well,
Jade.
what looks like jade.
Let's say also, would I happen to be able to decipher those notes that Aristel found?
That's going to be intelligence and add education.
Intelligence and education, which is one of my advanced skills. I'm not trained in it though, but it is.
That should have been a check. I'm not sure why it did that.
Ah, okay. So, intelligent 4 and 1 expertise. All right, 4 successes.
All right. The writing is really, really bad. Like some of the quality is scuffed up, and it looks like there are parts faded that are incomplete. But the writing does match the kind of writing that's usually seen by Skaven. You also see what looks like a three-pointed star that's used on some stuff with Skaven. But it's more like a Skaven was trying to dip their hands in ink and try to scratch out the writing so it would look almost like the imperial language, but it's like trying to write with your opposite hand. Now imagine trying to finger write with your opposite hand. That's pretty much what you've got. But you at least know that some of the writing patterns is the kind of thing that you see in Skaven writing. The other, as far as a roll when you did it, Shades?
I got 1 success and 2 boons.
You in some of the notes that you do find, you do see a note of instructions regarding it for something referred to as the Red Crown, and it seems to speak in high regard as if the Red Crown is by working with the Red Crown, then mutants within the Empire would be less discriminated. But it does confirm that they were expecting a shipment of black powder, and then so that pretty much proves that end of things. Though, what's probably going to be more disturbing is that it wasn't just like 1 or 2 barrels that they stole. They stole 8.
That's not good.
We need to get back to the city and make sure it's not in ruins at this point.
Agreed.
The only thing good that can be said is that apparently the notes said that seemed to imply that the shipment is heading towards Nuln, not Averheim.
So basically, we know where it's going, but we don't know who has it.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
And getting to Nuln that's going to be about a week. That's going to be about a week and a half's journey. Even if you take coach.
Finish up what's going on in Abraham first.
We should probably head back to Averheim and let them know what's going on.
All
This
right.
isn't going to be an easy trip.
Yep.
All right.
Nope.
Let me move the flag back to Averheim. And it doesn't. By the time nightfall comes, you guys head to the welcome rest, and the people there. And hang on a sec, I need to switch the audio because you guys aren't in the forest anymore. So let me take care of that. Let's go with this one. Turns. So, as you walk in, you do see that there's a bit of. It's got its usual amount of activity, and some of the scholars are having their weekly meeting. But I'm guessing you're heading straight for Kurd's office.
Yeah, obviously.
All right. So you're gonna knock on the door.
Housekeeping.
Okay, who's gonna smack Whistler over the head?
That'd be me. God!
Ow.
Really?
I'm tired. Shut up.
Come here, Ollie. Let me look at it really quick.
And you hear him go. That bet. If you had bet that better Aristeo, that better be you, or I'm going to be very angry.
Well, then you can quell your anger, sir. It is indeed I.
Come in.
Just open the damn door.
Anyway.
One of his employees opens the door, and you see him sitting in his office, and you see that he's got quite the paperwork. With the quill still in. It's in the pot. It's in his pot. He looks. Someone goes. I take it by the state of your attire that you have some news for me.
Indeed we do. Thanks to a lead we got from a traveling merchant, we were able to find the missing cart. However, we were only able to recover some of the cargo.
Yeah, I saw when I looked out the window and I saw someone handing out a few crates before you guys walked in. I'm guessing that was some of it.
Yes, we were able to kind of recover most of it. However, it seems whoever attacked that cart was after something very specific. Gunpowder.
Herr von Brenner is not going to be happy with me on this.
No doubt about it. However, we do have some information. Shows him all the notes we found.
As if things...
We might want to mention that we have translated them.
I think we're assuming that, yeah, we've already explained what we found. Maybe even given him a translation of the notes.
And told them about who and what kind of per people were stealing his shit.
I feel like I have the comet hanging right over my head. Just when I think things are bad, they get worse. So not only do I have brigands inside the city, but now I'm dealing with mutants outside of it. He snaps his fingers and says, and looks and goes, Willem, go downstairs and get me a pint of dwarven ale. No, make that 2 pints.
Oh shit!
No, bring the
Twice?
Get two people. Bring the keg up here and give me an empty pint. I feel like I'm gonna need it tomorrow.
Jesus Christ!
Let's see, we've got...
To put things in perspective, he's gonna, for starters, if you note the stuff on his desk, he's been writing apology letters because of the missing cargo. He has to be the one who ends up taking the shit for it from about a dozen or so angry people, some merchants and some nobles.
Hopefully we were able to cut that down on certain aspects, considering we recovered quite a bit of that cargo.
Some, but that still means that there are 2 people he has to deal with.
Kaufman and von Brenner.
Yep.
And we already mentioned how Kaufman can be, and bear in mind, the other party is my fucking father.
I am so sorry.
Oh, I'm not dealing with this shit. I left that household for a reason.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be very hungover by tomorrow night, but I don't care. That'll be less painful than when he's going to come in. I just hope he doesn't bring a pistol. He's not going to shoot at me. I just know that he's going to shoot a blank shot indoors, and that can be loud.
I'm a pistolier. I'm well aware of how loud these things can be.
Even so, this is if we're dealing with cultists, which I recognize too. I recognize that symbol. That's the Jade Scepter. They're a cult of heretics. And they have They have a precedent for their own form of decadence, shall we say. So if they're involved, that makes things worse. And we have another cult with this red crown, who I heard about them the last time I was in Altdorf. They claim to be a mutants' rights organization, but that just leads to them trying to disrupt the activities of our empire.
Of course, terrorism in the form of activism never works.
But because of that, I need your absolute word, under the gaze of Sigmar himself, that what you've revealed to me does not exit this room. If word gets out that there are cultists and even that there are heretics and mutants in this city, then someone from the Order of the Silver Hammer is going to come in.
Trust me.
In other words, a witch hunter.
None of us want that.
Yeah, none of us, but what if?
Do you have any idea what will happen if they send a witch hunter here?
Hell. Yes, a lot of hell. But I'm more worried about what about the cowl? What if he wants that shit to leak out?
Truth be told, as much as my friend here can be a little naive about things, he does bring up a point. Why would these two groups be working together? They're both in the same act. Someone is tying these groups together.
You think it's your cowl?
It's not guaranteed, but there's too many coincidences happening all at once. Something is tying all of these events together. And that name has come up more than once in my investigations.
Let's put it this way. You know it's obvious when I'm putting the math together.
Very true. Very true. I will send a few letters to Middenheim to a few people that I trust. See if they and some to the further northern regions. I'm going to see if I can at least track if there are any bits of gunpowder seen on the markets. It's a bit of a long shot, but at the very least, if I can track where that is, then I'll be able to get some idea of what's going to be planned. In the meantime, I would ask you to focus solely on your investigation regarding the disappearances and murders. If you're focused on that angle, I'm pretty sure your cowl will not try and will keep his attention on you.
That seems like a good idea. We've already drawn enough attention anyway. Might as well take advantage of it.
So because of that, I would ask you to not stray too far from Averheim if you can help it. Because when you're out in that wilderness, there's a big you run the greater risk of being spotted. There's a lot of you should know there's a lot of places to hide in a forest.
As our current last encounter apparently proved. Well.
Did anything happen while we were gone? I mean, I know it was probably just a day's worth, but still.
Nothing. I've had to play negotiator with some of our clients, but other than that, I haven't had any sort of approach. If there's any solace in the matter, I did get a visit from the Graben.
How's Lady Clothilda doing?
She's a very, very poor liar.
So we've noticed.
This whole thing has been. You already know about that situation, but she has been spending more and more time in the hospice. She tries to. I respect that she's putting on a brave face, but I can see how tired she is. She tried. Some of the festive.
Oh, he's breaking up again.
I don't think I caught that.
Nope.
Sorry.
Try it again.
She tried to convince me to attend some of the festivities that are going to be happening in a couple days. But I said that she needs to make a presence there more than I do. But for now, it's getting dark. I need to have the stiffest of stiff drinks for tomorrow, and you four need to rest.
I concur. I get the feeling we're just getting started with this.
Come back here at 9. Come back here at 9. I may have another job for you.
Until then, good sir, enjoy your drink. You've earned it at this point.
Thank you. And as you guys head back to the inn and head back to get some sleep, the only thing odd is that when Alwyn heads back to her room, she sees a letter from the Outdoor College of Light.
All right, I open it.
Yep.
I know I hit it. All right.
Music?
All right, I open it.
Mm-hmm. Basically, you are given orders to take the next coach to Ostland when it comes to dealing with for a bit of a report.
All right. Fold the letter back, put it in its envelope, and I start making my way over to Aristeo's room.
Enter.
Von Brenner.
This must be serious if you're not calling me Fussybutt.
It's more serious than you think, Aristeo.
I'm listening.
I need to report up north. Or what's the name again, Mildra? I'm sorry.
Ostland.
I need to report to Ostland. Orders from the College of Light itself.
This situation has got more serious every day. Well, far be it from me to force you to stay in a situation like this. Very well. Despite your insistent attitude, you have been a very helpful ally in this journey, and I have appreciated it.
You're not so bad yourself.
It's probably the best compliment I could ever get from you. Good luck to you. I wish you well on your journey.
Thank you. I'll make a quick stop by and let the boys know.
I'm sure that would be appreciated. Hmm?
Alright, so Alwyn makes the other two stops. I don't want to rush through this, but I gotta run to the little girl's room.
And I think that's a good spot to do the pipeline.
It's time to wrap it up, huh?
Yep.
I won't deny I had something I was kind of keeping on the fence for what I was going to do for my goodbye, but I don't know if I should have done it or not.
If you're thinking no, then the answer would have been yes.
Actually, hold on a minute, because I'm getting up anyway.
Oh, shit. I don't like where this is going. It's my wife. I'm always paranoid when she pulls something like this. Yeah, I don't think we built that up yet. In case you're wondering what she did, she just walked over and planted one on me. I don't think we established that quite enough yet to pull that trick. Yeah. Anyway. So, with that, as Mildra has said, it is time for us to wrap it up for the night. Thank you guys for joining us, as always, for our little battle with the enemy within. Let's talk about what's happening the rest of this week here on RVTV. Tomorrow night, not much really going on right now, so because we're on Classics and Ranger Recap, but we can confirm that when Ninja Steel is coming back, so we'll probably be talking about that next Thursday. Not tomorrow, but next Thursday at 9. Friday, WrestleCast Live. Join Matty Jay along with TWK as they talk about the wrestling news of the week, their review of Money in the Bank. And, of course, your emails and comments of the week. That's happening Friday at 10. Saturday, The Helmsman with Tony Helms of the gang playing games online for you. It's going to be wild, crazy, nuts! Saturday at 5. Sunday, Tokurist Live. I think we're still doing a regular night. Oh, no, we're doing the Ultraman Orb Finale-thon. So be sure to tune in.
That's it.
Yep. We're doing that Sunday at 6. Special starting time, 6 p.m. Be ready for that. Monday, Shades Plays. For those who do not follow me on Facebook, I am doing a poll right now. Whether or not I'm going to do a single Let's Play of a new game that I picked up off GOG, or if I'm going to do a full playthrough starting Monday of Fallout 4. It will be the base game. I don't have any of the DLC unless anyone wants to help me get that. But it will be a full playthrough. And you guys can even help me decide which faction I'm going to choose. What do I mean by that? Find out when we start on Monday. And that'll be happening Monday at 8. Tuesday, Rift Down with TWK and the crew. Checking out the latest WWE SmackDown and providing their randomness like they always do. So be sure to check that out Tuesday at 8. Wednesday, we're not doing The Enemy Within next Wednesday.
Nope.
We're doing Among Minis because we are doing a special edition for Free RPG Day. You guys voted, and the winner has pretty much been chosen, so we'll be showcasing that next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on RVTV. And, as a little special thing, while this was Lady K's last appearance on The Enemy Within, next Wednesday will be her very last TRPG appearance for a while. So you guys definitely don't want to miss out on that. And of course, speaking of Lady K and live streams, keep your eyes peeled. As always, usually every Tuesday at around 6:30, she is live streaming either Skyrim or Horizon Zero Dawn. But you never know when she'll pop up, so keep your eyes peeled over on her channel. And of course, if you want to support us, many of us have either Patreon or other means of support. I have my Patreon, of course, located in the description below, so be sure to check that out. Chip in, even just $1 a month would be appreciated. And of course, if you donate, you will be mentioned in the credits of this episode. Special shout out if you reach a certain threshold, so be sure to do that. We always appreciate every dollar you guys can give in. In the meantime, we want to thank you guys for joining us as always here on RVTV. On behalf of my lovely wife, Lady K.
I'm the Lady K, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Ow.
Aww. On behalf of our DM, Mildra the Monk.
My name is Mildra. I'm your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty, everybody.
On behalf of Mike Shell.
This is Mike Shell to remind you to fuck Konami and believe in Fez mode.
I'll explain in a minute. And on behalf of Matty Jay.
No. I was gonna hit the John O'Clock, the Monk O'Clock button, but nah, we're not. That's a good enough joke. Manager, my help professional wrestling, support your independent promotion, and fuck the revival as soon as I mean, support your independent promotion as soon as possible. Sorry, stuck in my head.
Yeah, I can see that. On the Shades, and we'll see you guys next time. Rock on!
Special thanks to Eric Vaughn and Cure You Crimson for their Patreon donations. Donate today so you can keep these streams going.